EA is shutting down live services for 3 of their games: Crysis 3, Dante's Inferno, and Dead Space 2. They do this as the playership goes down, and it costs them money to keep those servers live. This is a reminder to you guys that if you are going to be buying video games, try to buy physical copies. I know it's very easy to just buy digital. I buy many digital games, just got Baldur's Gate 3. But when you can, pick up the physical copies because those are yours and you own them. If you're looking to start collecting physical copies, I've got 2 pieces of advice for you. First off, physical copies of Nintendo games barely lose any value. Games that came out the day the Switch came out still hold nearly the same value they did on the day of release. Next is to keep an eye on those sales. Just like digital copies, sometimes the physical copies go on these crazy big sales as they have too much overstock. Black Friday is always an excellent time to bolster your physical copy collection. And if you're like me, you tend to go out there planning on buying for friends and relatives, but end up buying for yourself. Buy yourself some good video games. Alright guys, if you're a fan of these EA games, again, Crysis 3, Dante's Inferno, or Dead Space 2, make sure you get your playtime in now. By the end of the year, their live services are going to be shut down. Earlier, I discussed physical games and how you can start building your collection. One of my big things was look for the sales. There's 2 big sales going on right now I'm going to tell you about. First, over at Best Buys, they're doing this 10 days for $10. At 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time every day, they've been releasing a new game at $10. And they're pretty good games. I picked up Gotham Knight, there's Sackboy. Last one was Far Cry 6. When this comes out, you're going to have a few more days to go. I'm going to release it exactly in time for one of the sales, so check that out. They sell out pretty quickly. The other thing is over at GameStop, they're doing a buy one, get one free on a ton of their games. Not like new releases, but pretty close to new releases. And it's just buy one, get one free. So if there's that game you're debating about, you might want to check out GameStop on your way home and fill up your library of physical copied games. Happy shopping. Ubisoft revealed today that Assassin's Creed Mirage is actually going to be released 1 week earlier. We're getting it on October 5th. It's a pretty good spot because right now we're all playing Baldur's Gate 3. Next month we got Starfield, and then we can get into Assassin's Creed. Again, I've said it before, 2023 is probably the best year in gaming ever. As a reminder, this game is going to be returned to form for Assassin's Creed, very similar to the first few games, and it's only going to be around 20 to 30 hours to completely finish. That just sounds kind of nice with all these big games that we have on the horizon. Let me know if you're picking it up. We have some new video game announcements. THQ Nordic had their event yesterday showing off some of the new games. I'm going to be honest with you, only 2 of them are really noteworthy. We learned that Black Forest will be developing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: The Last Ronin video game. This is based off an incredible comic book miniseries. Black Forest, this developer, is mostly known for remaking Destroy All Humans. Next, we learned that there's a new South Park game in development called South Park Snow Day. This is going to be a co-op 3D game coming out in 2024. Some of you may be unfamiliar, but South Park video games are actually quite good. Better than you'd expect anyways. There are a ton of other games that were announced, sequels and remakes and new games. All of them are listed on our website. Feel free to check that out, gfpods.com. Have a good weekend.